Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we are going to review Against VR, a game released on the Steam store December 16th, 2021 by developer Joy Wei. It released in early access. It's available for the HTC Vive, Valve Index, and the Oculus Rift. It normally retails for $20. It's on a release sale 20% off, and I got a free Steam key through the Steam Curator Connect program to review this game, and I tested this game on the Oculus Quest 2 using link cable. Against is a VR music rhythm game featuring combat action. Before the start of each song, there is a comic book story film noir style. Currently, there is a full campaign featuring 7 levels or 7 songs. Each song has an easy, normal, and hard difficulty. I finished the game on normal difficulty in a little over an hour. At first, I did find this game rather challenging, but after completing the level, even the first time, the level became a lot easier because you're able to memorize the movements for each song since they're always the same, and you will be dodging or blocking possible damage, as well as swiping left or right to climb walls or up to jump, or ducking to get underneath possible obstacles, as well as shooting or slicing and dicing enemies in the direction of the visual indicators. Now generally you'll be performing these actions to the beat of the music, but that's not always the case, and like almost every VR music rhythm game, there are global leaderboards for bragging rights. There is also a custom beat editor available, but it's not in game, and there are currently certain beat maps you can download, but you'll need to bring your own music to those beat maps. Against is running on the Unity engine. On my RTX 3080, I was getting steady 90 frames per second on the highest graphical setting. I did not experience any issues or bugs. Overall, I did enjoy the gameplay loop for this game. It is fun and challenging at first, and it's also a very good workout when you're working your way through this game. All the different mechanics work well together. Even though this game is in early access, I found the gameplay mechanics to be very polished. However, I was disappointed by the lack of content by only having 7 songs available, especially at this price point. Especially given that I wasn't a big fan of the musical soundtrack in this game. Now I know the music taste is subjective here and some people might enjoy it more than I did, but to me the soundtracks were just not memorable at all. I like the visual style. I like that developers are talking about adding 2 new elements to the gameplay. They are talking about adding a whip and kunai daggers to the gameplay, and I think that would be awesome. But currently, after finishing the game on normal, I really don't have the motivation to repeat those same levels just because the music and the gameplay just wasn't dynamic enough. Granted, I did have fun at the time of playing it because it is a nice challenge at first and you are having fun trying to overcome that challenge, and it has a very nice visual style, but I think the lack of memorable songs and the gameplay just not being dynamic enough lead me to not want to return to those levels. As I mentioned before, this game does have a little story to it. It has a comic book style, and that was nice, but I thought the voice acting could have been better and the story is just too short and kind of confusing. So overall, I did enjoy the gameplay loop. This is a fun game to work out, but just the lack of interesting songs and the fact that the challenge is over once you complete the level makes this game come up short. I still think it's a solid VR music rhythm game, and if I have to rate it, I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. It just doesn't compete with the likes of Beat Saber or Audio Trip. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Give up, Dr. Weiss.
Damn! Detective Black. I will destroy you!